Before you close the page, the thing about platforms like this is you think you know everything on the platform until you realize instead of these percentages, you can actually go to settings up here and click on volume to actually see, stocks that are trading by volume, not just by percentage, right? These are 16 million units. It refreshes every couple of seconds, but these are 16 million units for NSL Tech today, 186k units for Guinness today. And when I say today, the stock market is currently open. It closes by 2:20 in the afternoon. This is a Wednesday. Stock market is currently open. It opens from 10:20 in the morning until 2:20 in the afternoon. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Stockbubbles, which has been around for a very long time, a very, very long time in fact. But some people don't know about it. If you're new to the platform, this is stockbubbles.com.ng. It lets you get an idea of what's happening in the stock market, the Nigerian stock market, and you can use it to do so many things. I'm going to show you around so many things here, but first of all, let us trim down what you see here on screen right now. So I am going to go back to settings up here, and I'm going to click on performance. For asset, I will change it from all to equity because I only want to see Nigerian stocks. Then I am going to close this thing. So you see here, right now, this is the Nigerian stock market. These are stocks that are down right now, and these are stocks that are up right now. Real time. I think it updates every 30 minutes or thereabout, just like most other platforms that report what is going on in the Nigerian market. So Presco is down today by 9%. As you can see, on a given trading day, the Nigerian stock market would return 10% for each asset. It doesn't go more than 10%. This NSL Tech, for example, it won't go more than 10%. What it can do is tomorrow, it can go up again 10%, just compound like that. Officially, the Nigerian stock market does not go above 10% on a trading day because that is how the Nigerian exchange prevents manipulation. They try as much as possible to make sure people are not pumping and dumping stocks. So 10% down or 10% up is the highest a stock can do per day. So as you can see, this is the market right now for all the sectors. If you want to see only the financial services, you click on financial services, and it will show you companies that are involved in the financial services sector. This is how they are doing so far today. If you come to services, you see companies that are in the services sector. NACO, which is the National Aviation, is in the services sector. You have Red Star, which handles delivery and co. Agriculture, when you go to agriculture, you see your Presco, you see your livestock. If the stock is not moving at all today, you probably not see it here because you're probably wondering, where's my stock? Well, if the stock is just not moving at all, like there's no movement for that stock today, you might not see it here. So this is stockbubbles.com.ng. A lot of people use it every day to monitor the market, which stock is trading the most volume right now. It is NSL Tech. Volume is 16 million, all right, and value is 22 million naira, which is a lot right now. The current price is 1 naira 32 cents, pretty much, or 32 kobo rather, 1 naira 32 kobo. 52-week high in a 52-week period. That's in 1 year. This is how the highest it has done in 1 year. And 52-week low is 0.45. You don't really need these two. What you should pay attention to is the price of the stock, the quantity that is being traded today, right now. This is the quantity. This is the value in naira. So, of course, this hour right now today, the stock is up 10%. But if you hear in the, for week, change since last week's close is still minus 5% down overall. Month to date, that's from the start of this month to today, Wednesday, 18th of March. This is how it's doing. Quarter to date, that's this quarter from January till March now, this is how it's doing. It's 76% up. Year to date is from the start of this year till now. This is how it's doing. So you can also set the filter here. You can set the filter and turn off some things like this YOY. You can enable some things as well if you want to, and then apply. Then it will apply those changes. So what I do is I toggle between, current stock price and percentage move today, and I also toggle to volume rather. I toggle to volume to see how many volume is being traded right now. Honeywell flour, 1.76 million units have been bought today, which is really huge. Livestock, 2 million units. WAPCO, some people bought 3.43 million units. So you can see all of that. You can also see stocks that are down right now. Again, this platform basically informs you about the Nigerian stock market and what's really going on. If you see a trophy like this on a stock, it means that the stock is at all-time high. So for this one, this is Guinness, the stock is at all-time high. So it means it has gone up to the highest it has ever been in history. So that's why you see this fire, it's trending, and the trophy is 52-week high. Then another thing I would also like to mention is if you want to add a stock to your watch list, you want to be watching it, you want to know what's going on with the stock, you can click on this plus icon. If you click on it, you can use it to basically list all your stocks. For example, if I own Guinness, I own livestock, I own, again, these are just random examples, I own Mutual Benefits, I own Jais Bank. I've added these stocks now to my watch list. What I can do is when I open this website, I just want to see my own stocks. I can click on this eye icon. See, these are the stocks I added to watch list. So I'm just checking my own stocks to see how they are doing today. So if you're somebody who trades stocks daily or weekly, you can use this platform to monitor the Nigerian stock market and how things are moving. For this section, you can also reduce the number of stocks shown. You can reduce it to 50, so it will only show 50 stocks. What's this about? Well, they said they provide free, interactive, and visually engaging insights into the Nigerian stock market trends, designed to be simple and accessible for everyone. So that is what Stockbubbles is. You can check it every day on your phone. Do they have an app? I don't think so. They didn't mention an app here. If you also prefer dark mode, you can toggle this here and you get the dark mode version of things. So that is how to use Stockbubble. That is how it works and all of that. You can also use it to track your Nigerian ETFs too. These are the Nigerian ETFs and this is how they are doing today. So thank you guys. Let me know if you have questions and I will see you guys later.